Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in a wonderful little place called Belfair, Washington, Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel. So this is April 2025's Monday and Saturday series Heirloom Arrangement Kit video review, because every month I concentrate on a stamp set, suite, or bundle, and now an occasional kit is in my wheelhouse. And I do my Saturday and Monday videos with that. And this month I chose the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Heirloom Arrangement Kit, and it is stunning, and it did not let me down. What I am probably most surprised is that I still have so much that I am going to create with. So be prepared. There will be extra little videos thrown out there throughout the month of April that when I get time, I will create something and just throw it out there here on my channel, because wait, I will show you. I'm going to show you right now. So I created 8 cards in this kit. Originally, you only got to make 8 cards. And not 2 of anything. There was 1 each of each design, and that's all there was for this kit. So this is what you could have made. And here's a close-up look at some of those. This is a look at the stamp set. Thankful and grateful. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you for you. I feel lucky to have you. The little mesh and the little butterfly. So those will stay in my box until I am 100% done. Now, I did cut up the card bases that look like this. I cut up completely. There was another set of card bases, which I don't think I have any left. I'm pretty sure I don't. That was this card base and this card base. I kept those completely intact, and I used those just as they were. So I have this piece of ephemera, this one, there's a yellow one like this one, and this one. Those backs of envelopes, all of these great pieces, right? These pieces, I have sentiment strips. I have this envelope piece, and I have these 2 full envelopes, which I can start putting pieces like this in there. Hopefully it still fits in my box. Yes. I have these bits of the vellum ephemera left. This envelope is part of the flap is done. So that's 3 envelopes I have left. This piece, let's just pop this one out. I still have 3 butterflies in these all to use. Here's that yellow one I told you about. Oops. I have this bit of ephemera I can use. These flowers and these all can get used. So this is all staying in my box. And when I get time, I will come back to this kit and make some more lovely collage cards and mix it with things that I have. So I'm going to set that down there. And we are going to start with my Monday series of cards. So for those of you who do not know, every Monday I do something different. So the first Monday is always a sketch card. The second, a case of card. I'm going to need, speaking of that, the card to show you that I cased from here. The third is always a shaker, and the fourth is a fun fold. So my case of card this time was from this annual catalog, the May 2024 to 2025. On page 22, there are these great sketch templates. And what I'm going to do when this catalog retires is I'm going to tear this out, stick it in a book like my paper pumpkin that has these plastic sleeves, so that I can keep these and refer to them. There is also a page like this in your mini catalog, and I've tore that one out as well because I'm keeping these. These are great things when you're stuck for a card these are great places to look for inspiration, and they're easily changed. So my card for this one was second row over, I believe it was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it was over 10. I was off. So this is the sketch I decided to use. This one here with the 2 circles, the sentiment strip, and the rectangle in the back. And this, everybody, is what I came up with. Now, these were stickers that I had for a very long time. This was their moment to shine. It stayed with the theme of the butterflies and the collage. I used a piece right here of one of the card bases, the pink ones. This was a balmy blue card base. When you see the envelope, a lot of you might recognize it. This was an add-on, and it's finally had its moment to shine as well. I used circle punches here. So this is the 2-inch circle punch and the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. This is the envelope. This is crumb cake. And the crumb cake, of course, tied in beautifully with this. And this is just scrap crumb cake. This is one of the sentiment strips, some linen thread, and just these stickers that I had, and it made this beautiful card for my sketch card. So I'm going to stick my catalog away now that I can. All right, so next was my case a card. Is it on here? Nope, it's got to be, yes, right here. So this one here, but I wanted a brighter pop of color. This is mine. So this is a Memories and More. This is the back of a Memories and More. And this is just a white card base. We did some stamping with the mesh or hash mark stamp. This is the frame. Here we go. This is a scrap piece of Pocket Full of Posies, an old one. I wanted something more solid in the middle for it. So our frame, something more solid. This flower piece, I thought I had the exact same one. I didn't, but that's all right. So all we did here is we took this to the other side. Here is that yellow piece of ephemera, which it covered so much of it up. I used these, instead of that piece of ephemera, we used the mixed label dies that the lovely Deb sent me. And it's in the same relative shape as far as the size here. It takes the same placement of it. So we used that die and this little mesh die to go with the hash mark mesh, and we just die cut this out of a scrap piece that was down here, added it here, and I added stickly glitter glue in the yellow butterfly. We just changed the arrangement. We took the flowers and left them here, just scooted it over a little. We added a sentiment instead of this, and we omitted the circle. And that's all I did here, simple. And we added more of a background for the focal point, some greenery. So that was my sketch card. Case of card. Third, oh, I absolutely love this one, guys. This was my shaker card, and I worried that this would not come out. So this came out so lovely. Look at those. And these are these little glass bits that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby that go in the jewelry department. We did a traditional shaker bit. This is this piece here from the kit. And I used the only oval die I own, and I cut out the center so we could pop it down. Pop this up, put the window sheet in there. We took this piece, it was one, we cut this top off of it. You wouldn't even realize that it is, isn't 2 pieces. And these, once again, were some Memories and More stickers that were sent to me. And this one is a giveaway. I know I was giving away the stickers and this piece, and we put more stickers. This was a giveaway, and that's what I did with the stickers for my shaker card. That came out really nice. It came out lovely. I was so pleased with this one. So the fourth being my fun fold. Now this one was from, oh, why can't I remember? Not that Lori sent me her card, but I'm going to forget where she got it, and I don't have her sheet. I need my handy dandy notebook. Hold on. Let me refer to the notebook. This is Monday. Monday video. That's March. Heirloom arrangements. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun fold. Did I not write it down? I know it's in the description part. I didn't write it down. I know I said it. Oh, goodness, and I didn't write it in my book. I kept the paper. Okay. All right, that's going to bug me. Give me a second. Because I like to give credit where credit is due with things like this that I did not design. Oh, no, 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 no. All right. Oh, I gave that. No, I didn't. I didn't give it to Carol. I know I set it aside for my Aunt Carol. She wanted to copy. Okay. Well, Stinky Winky. I can't find it, but I know it's in the description part of the video, and I can't look at that because I'm using my camera. So that's Stinky Winky. So Lori sent me this lovely card, and her and I both saw it, and it was funny that she sent me this card because I had just watched it a day or two beforehand while I was eating my lunch. This hidden message card. That's really going to bother me now. Okay, I will figure that out. So this is what I did with the stuff from the kit. Now you're probably wondering, what on earth did you use? Well, I used the inside piece, right? The inside piece of this frame here. This is part of the card base from this piece of the card base. This is the other piece of it. This is part of the kit. And, well, that's about does it. You could use butterfly, but I had butterflies. This is ephemera, and I did give ephemera away. I think this is a giveaway. April 21st, shaker card drawing. Maybe not this one. I can't remember now, but look at this. Do not go where the path may lead. Instead, go where there is no path and leave a trail. The hello. This came out lovely. Just lovely. I have like several. This is the fun fold. So there was. Yes. I'm like, I better turn it sideways because it was in a smaller envelope. I knew it was. So this piece, this butterfly, and this piece is what? I think it's a different butterfly. But look at that. And these are scrap pieces of the card base. We just cut and put it in there. This is part of the Storybook Moments DSP. That was my fun fold, and it was fun to create. So that is my Mondays cards that I created with this kit, and they all were collage themed, which I thought stuck with this kit very well with the theme. They just came out lovely. Really did. So let's go on to, if you don't mind, I'm going to stick this back. I still have to write down 4 because 4 didn't make it in yet. 4 is on some scratch paper over here. So let's look at our Saturday series. So our Saturday series is a little different. It always starts out with a beginner card, casual card, an avid card, and an extreme card. And this was my beginner card because it was so simple. This was a card base of a pre-made note card, and we just stamped the background stamp. We used the little pink banner from the kit, this oval from the kit, and the sentiment strip from the kit, and this wee little tiny scrap bit from the kit, and some gold stickers from my Aunt Carol. Can't get much more simple than that. And we added some little pink butterflies, and I mean, that's simple. Simple, simple, simple. Simple stamping, and just added a few elements on there as well. So my next card, it might look complicated, but this was for the casual stamper. This was simply using circle punches. Nothing big there. So we used the 2 and 3. Why am I always like wanting to double check? Because I worry I'm going to say the wrong thing. 2 3/8 inch circle punch, the 2-inch circle punch, and the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. This is a 2-inch circle punch. I just happen to have stickers that size and I use them. So this would have been crumb cake for me or craft, but I had stickers. So I use what I have, guys. This, once again, is that DSP from the Storybook Moments. It got paired beautifully with it. This is one piece of ephemera that I fussy cut this top portion off and this one. And then this is the butterfly from the kit. This is part of the envelope flap. We just stamped directly to it. Added some linen thread for the bow and some stickers from my stash, my little sticker book, and the inside is blank. This is definitely a casual card because it's just punches and paper. If you did not want to do the stickers, instead of stamping the butterflies here, I would have stamped 2 butterflies there and no butterflies here. That's the only difference I would have done with this card. So for my Avid card, I did a monochromatic and vintage themed card. This was very, very simple, just had more layers. Well, I know this one did because of the circle, but it was just circle punch. It was just punches, that's all. It was so simple. This one was too. We used one of those card bases and just kept it as it was. We used this tag. We're showcasing more of these elements that in the cards that they created, they covered up so much of this. Let me show you. So it doesn't show on this one. This piece right here, you literally just see the little top of it. That's all. That's all you get to see of it because everything else is covered up. This big piece here, I mean, it's this large, but look, so much of it is covered up, you don't get to see the beauty of it. And this down here, you get to see all the writing, all the detail. And down here, most of it is all covered up. I didn't want to cover that up. I wanted to showcase it, spread the stuff out some. So here we go. So I have the tag, this piece of ephemera. Instead of using my sticker, I really thought that a lot of these sentiments would have been used. Just a note, get well soon, and happy birthday all fit beautifully right here. This is a piece of the vellum from the kit. This is the butterfly. Their color tones just go beautifully together, and this little ephemera piece work as well. And then if I didn't use these 2 pieces of these 2 sticker pieces, I would have used the antique pearls on this card, and it once again is blank on the inside as far as the sentiment goes. So next, the final piece, I did a fun fold for the extreme. And this one, once again, I stayed with the collage theme, but look at this. Isn't that darling? And this is what I call an easy easel card, right? Very easy to do. So this card base is 4 5.5 by 8.5. It is scored at 2 1/8 and at 5.5. This is a card base from the kit as it is. We just scored it at the 2 1/8, or just fold it over to meet the center is all. Now we also took another piece of the card base right here. Instead of using the vellum from the kit, I chose a piece of fern ephemera I had in my stash because I wanted to add a pop of color. I wanted some greenery. I was inspired from this piece of ephemera with these roses, with all that beautiful greenery. And I chose one of the flower pieces, this blue, very vibrant blue, but it really stands out against this pale Lost Lagoon. So this is part of the focal point. And then I chose one of my personal butterflies from my stash because it had this greenery in it. Though you could have chose, there's an orange butterfly that would have looked pretty and really popped against all this color. This here, you could have used one of the short little sentiment strips to put a sentiment here, but I used one of my ephemera pieces here that had a similar color tone to the blue card base. And all I did, ta-da! Now this piece here was cut off from right here. We used it down here. This was a scrap piece of an envelope and then another sentiment from my stash, and I have a beautiful, beautiful easel card. And that concludes all of my cards for my Monday and Saturday series of for this kit. And I still have so much more that I can create with. So I have some that are monochromatic, some that are oh, and I got the hiccups now. And some that are nice, soft, and subtle. There is just a wide variety of cards, but they're all in this collage theme, and I love them all. I just had a great time playing with them in making these. So thank you so much for allowing me into your home and for stopping by and watching what I create here in my Wonderland, and I invite you back. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye for now.